Right, we have Luki222. Have fun, good sir. He also has a Klefki and a Rotom, but he also has some real dickish Pokemon on his team. I say some, I mean Gliscor. But that's okay. What does he lead with? Potentially his own Klefki. So let us go with instead Noivern and try and really mess up this Klefki. It is the Klefki, I find its leftovers. Is he just going to go straight for the Thunder Wave? Probably. But we are going to try and take it. No, he goes straight for the spikes. I mean, I'm Specs, that does a lot of damage. So he might go for another layer of spikes. Once again, this is fine. He hasn't looked at my team properly, clearly, because 4 of my things are not affected by spikes. Only 2 of them are, and I wonder if is Klefki affected by spikes? Is it just flying types and levitators, or if you're like floating above the ground, do you not get affected? I don't know, but I'm sure we'll find out. Anyway, he's going to switch on out of there into the Keldeo. I do get the burn, which is nice. If this for some reason was physical Keldeo, then that'd be brilliant. That was only a 10% chance and all. It's cool, it's cool. We can go into Rotom. That's what we can do. We can go into Rotom. Who doesn't fear this. Oh my god. Okay, it does. Clearly it fears this. This is fully specially invested. It has an assault vest. Secret sword hits on the physical side. I forgot. Okay, plan B, Latias. Please do come in and don't take an icy wind. Crit? Ah, that's unfortunate. But I am scarfed, which means you, sir, are dead. If you want to stay in. Does he want to stay in is the question we have to ask ourselves. Yep, he sacks off the Keldeo. It only had 1 hit left in it anyway, so potentially he could have saved it, but with playing around it, it probably wouldn't have mattered all that much. Bisharp is the one to come in here. I mean, I have to switch out. No, don't go into that, don't go into that, go into Klefki. Jesus Christ, go into Klefki. Do not go into the Landorus. I very nearly gave that thing Defiant, which is something I cannot afford to do. Now, you sir, I don't think want to stay in. At least I hope you don't want to stay in. I'm going to go for the Magic Room, and I rather hope he goes into the Glyce. No, he's going to stay in and go for the Power Punch, which is interesting, I guess. Go into Rotom. Go into Rotom, and hope that I can outspeed it and go for a Willow. Is really what we're hoping for here. I rather wanted him to switch out into the Gliscor. He goes into the Zard. I will Volt Switch. He probably won't want to stay in here. Please don't want to stay in. I'd be very, very unhappy if he stayed and killed me. Which he does. But, once again, Noivern will outspeed. Then again, I could just go into Landorus. That'd be a fair enough play. Go into the Landorus. Could get up those rocks. get up rocks. Oh, I hope he goes into Gliscor. I so hope he goes into Gliscor. No, he's going to go for the rat. Do I go for the knockoff? There's a big part of me that wants to go for the knockoff, predicting him to go into the Gliscor. Doing it. I'm making the play. Really? Iron Tail? Are you sure? I mean, okay. Interesting to go for Iron Tail. I rather thought he would switch out. I wonder where I am on the ladder. If you keep going for moves, if you keep wanting to go for moves, if you want to keep going for moves, is what I should say, that's fine. What does he want to do now is the question. Rotom is probably his best switch. Yeah, there it is. We know... Actually, I don't know if we know anything about this Rotom. We know I don't have my own left. I do have this Latias. I really want to stop that Gliscor from getting its poison heal. That would be ideal, to stop it from getting poison heal. I suppose Gallade can take it out in one hit. Hydro Pump, not doing as much as it might like. This is of course a Scarfed Lati. What is he going to go into? Klefki. Potentially. I'm going to go for the Magic Room. Because why the hell not, really? Thunderblot on the Rotom. Go for a last gasp Tailwind. Let's do that. Thunderbolt takes me out. This is okay. How do I take out Rotom? That is my question. I'm going to guess it's specially defensive Rotom. And so for this, I shall go into Gallade. That is what I shall do. What percentage is Lando on? Not enough is the answer. So we're going to get a Mega off, I rather hope, and go for that big close combat. I really hope with my advanced attack stat I can take out this Rotom. Oh, so close. Now he's going to Willow me. No, he's going to miss a Hydro Pump. I mean, I'll take it. That was desperately unfortunate. I'll go for the Zen Headbutt, in case... I don't know. I don't quite want to reveal the Ice Punch. It goes into the Gliscor. But he doesn't get his Toxic Boost. Ice Punch. No Toxic Boost for you. Magic Room is still in effect. Ooh, that must be maddening. So that worked out. And I can take out the Gliscor with an Ice Punch. Nice. Okay. Tailwind's gone, Magic Room's gone. What does he have left? Rotom is dead. Another forfeit. Man, we are forcing the forfeits. So many. Well, I mean, we'll try and get another game. We'll try and get an actual game full of moves and turns and an ending, really, is what we're going to try and do. So I'll see you there, hopefully. Right. Shadow 4444, to whom we shall say have fun. There's a big fire weakness on this team. In fact, Noivern runs train on this team. Right. Who are we going to lead with? Who's he going to lead with? Breloom or Ferrothorn? I do want to go with Latias. I want to go with Latias because I can get a huge hit off on the Breloom. No, he's going to go with Ferro. Okay. You are getting tricked to Choice Scarf. That's what's happening here. Have a Scarf, good sir. I get a Rocky Helmet. He goes for the rocks. This is fine. He's locked in on rocks. What is he going to go into? Let's see. Slowking, maybe? Do we think? I'm going to go into Landorus. Predicting that Slowking, which is really the only thing that wants to take this hit, this kind of hit. It's the Breloom. Okay. If he's going for Spore, I need to keep Landorus alive. I really do need to keep Landorus alive. So I'm going to go back into Latias. See if he wants to go for the Spore. He's going for the Mach Punch, which does far too much damage. Okay, he's Life Orbed. Good to know. It just means even more so that Noivern can destroy this team. Gonna go for the Psyshock right about now. Just gonna make that happen. Yeah, he goes back into the Ferro, which is fine. It's just a switch into Noivern, isn't it? It's just a switch into Noivern. If he wants to start stacking up spikes, then he can be my guest, really. He does. I mean, whatever, mate. Gyarados or Charizard or Slowking. I'm going to go for Flamethrower. Keeps in Ferro, he keeps in Ferro. Again, spikes don't bother my team. And now they're not bothering anyone because that Ferro is dead. You can probably bring in the Slowking or the Excadrill. I would like to have my rocks up for the Zard, and his rocks are going to hurt me. Rocks hurt me more than spikes do, that's for sure. There's Breloom. I mean, you can go for Mach Punch, but I outspeed you. Mach Punch ain't going to do all that much. Or is it worth it? Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. Die, Breloom. So Jeff over here has got one switch in left. Both this guy's grass types are gone. Here's the Zard. Now what Zard is it going to be? Difficult to say. I need Rotom. Rotom's very important. I particularly need Latias. Latias will be used to determine what kind of Zard this is. Well, if it's anything, it's Zard X. I still outspeed this thing. No, I don't actually. I'm going to go for Tailwind if I can. Oh, it's still Scarf. This will be fine. He Dragon Claws. He's hurt by Rocky Helmet. It's a... Really? He's just using regular old Life Orb Zard. How very interesting. That is not something you see every day in OU. Just regular old Zard. So I guess it's going to be Mega-Gyarados if anything. He might not be using the Mega, of course. Which would be perfectly acceptable, you know. Not everyone uses a Mega. I'm gonna get these here rocks up. He could go into the Dug Tree or the Extra Drill, but it wouldn't be able to take me out, and I could take him out in one with an Earthquake, so you know there's that. Really, his only switch is Slowking. He Dragon Dances again. Okay, I mean, if you want. I'm going to knock off that life orb of yours. That's what I'm going to do. Of course, there's a certain point when Zard just has to stay in. This team doesn't deal well with setup sweepers, which is what this is. Oh, okay, I have nothing to worry about. I literally have nothing to worry about. Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance. Do I predict the Roost? Predict the Roost, predict the Roost. Go for the Roost. You know you want to go for the Roost. You have a Life Orb. You have to have Roost. God damn. Okay, he never needs to know. He never needs to know he went for Earthquake. It's fine. It's all fine and dandy. Right. I wonder what's going to come in now. The Excadrill maybe? Matches up fairly well with my team. We are going to go with it. Hope he goes with the Slowking. Go into the Klefki. Life's a good one. Of course, if he goes into the Mole, this is even better. It's an Air Balloon one. Oh yes. Oh yes. You can have an Iron Ball, give me a balloon, and your Earthquake is going to do nothing! Oh, please let this work. He has to, surely. Aha! Give me that balloon. Damn, he went for Swords Dance. Oh, I was hoping that he wouldn't. Oh god, sorry, you just saw my Spotify there for a small second. Thing is, he's got an Iron Ball, so it doesn't matter how much he sets up, he's never going to be able to do anything because his speed's at half now. His max speed now can only be 156. Oh, I love it. But he also has to go for a rock move, I think, to break my balloon. This might be a good time to sweep the Supernova. Because he can't go for an Earthquake. He can't. He's forced not to. Which is fantastic, IMO. Because Gallade is going to outspeed this thing now, which is grand. He goes for a Swords Dance again. Sir, I'm not sure. I'm really not, because I'm going to close combat you. You may forget you have an Iron Ball. You're slower than me. Don't think you can outspeed, because you can't. I'm going to just bop you right here, right now, with a close combat, and dead. Dead as a dodo. Of course, his Slowking completely walls my Mega-Gallade, which is a problem. Bo isn't doing too much. But Rotom is going to come in. Rotom's going to be the one. Gonna go for that Volt Switch. I'm playing riskily with Rotom. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm just gonna go for a Volt Switch. His Slowking has Regenerator, of course. He knows that he's not won this one. And he's going to leave. I will cut back when the timer has counted down to my victory. Which I think it has now already. Okay, we're good, we're fine. Okay, I mean, 20 odd minutes coming up. Let's call it an episode there and try and go on to the next one.